What's up, everybody? Let's talk about episode 4 of Jack Quaid's Superman show. It got off to a really strong start through 3 episodes, but it finally met its first episode. It wasn't all bad. The second half of the episode is very good. The first half, though, is rather bland, so let's get into my full spoiler review of the episode. As always, the trio is fantastic. That's one thing you can always rely on this show is nailing the dynamic between Clark, Lois, and Jimmy, as the episode opens focusing on Lois's obsession with Superman, which reaches a huge development at the end of the episode. But before that, we continue to see the trio struggle to make it as reporters at the Daily Planet, but Perry is finally giving them their shot tonight as they're set to attend Dr. Ivo's event. Throughout the whole episode, we get great moments with Lois and Clark, but there's one really great moment where you see General Lane calling Lois as we get an indirect contrast to how the two grew up. Clark had a phenomenal parents, a loving household, and Lois had tough love parents with tons of emotional damage. It was a really touching moment. Now, the villain this week was okay. Ivo was better than Inner Gang last week, but they still haven't topped Livewire from the first 2 episodes. Then they try something cool in concept with Ivo making himself into Parasite, or at least Parasite 1.0, but if I'm being honest, I would have rather seen a Mazo. The fight between Ivo and Soups is really cool, though, as this show continues to be visually stunning. That's another thing it never fails with. The two things you can always count on is great visuals and a great dynamic between the trio. A dynamic that might be disrupted because Clark is actually his own villain this episode as he ripped out a page from a magazine about himself back in the day, saving someone, and that leads to Lois figuring out he's Superman. So that's a big reveal to set up a fun episode next week that I hope gets back on track with the first 3 episodes, which I thought were definitely better than the fourth. But as always, I want to know what you guys thought, so let me know down in the comments below, and make sure you have a great day.